Hi, Anna. Can you hear me? Sino ba nandito sa ating live? Hello. All right, it's already 9. I think we can start. Wait lang ha. Okay. So, hello everyone. Hello my other viewer. Ako yung isa. Hello. Thank you for joining this live discussion on data analyst bootcamps. If you don't know me yet, I'm Joy. I'm a senior data analyst working in the Philippines. Yan. So I have friends and colleagues who attended boot camps and they have mixed feelings towards it. So I will summarize them. This is to help you decide whether boot camps are for you. And number two, to give you clear expectations of what a data analyst does on a daily basis so that when you decide to start your journey on becoming one and join the bootcamp, you already know what you're getting yourself into from a realistic perspective. Okay. This is the agenda for today. So let me just next slide. Okay. I have already posted this on my social media accounts. Disclaimer lang, please be informed that I am not advertising any bootcamps. Okay. All right. So let's proceed to the first agenda, which is what is a data analyst? The very simple explanation is that we crunch numbers and then visualize them to create meaningful business insights. Sounds simple, right? Are we part of the IT industry? Technically not, but we use tech to do our job. We always communicate with IT support guys for access to different softwares to fulfill our tasks. So speaking of tasks, um, here are the tasks of a data analyst. This is a high level explanation, bird's eye view, if you will. Okay. All right. So, number one is offer solutions to problems slash gather information. What I mean about this is that when a client asks you to create a report about their performance for the month and they don't know how to compile everything that makes sense, that's where you come in. And for number two, or example number two is that is when a client has an existing report in Excel and they want an automated report faster than Excel because Excel is slow when dealing with huge data. That's where you come in. That's for you to be able to offer solutions. um, you have first to gather information. This is when good communication is key. So next is transform data. They say data scientists spend 80% of his of her or her time cleaning data. But for data analysts, it's quite different. I'd say 10% for gathering information and then 65% for transforming data. So that's already 10, 65, so that's 75%. Then 20 for visualization and then 5% for report. So that's 100%. Um, this is because data analysts, we don't do machine learning. That is why transforming data is lower compared to uh, what they say 80% for data scientists. So we don't do machine learning. We don't we don't do checking of accuracy of the model or feature engineering. So the percentage of transforming data is dispersed over other tasks. And creating visualizations take time. It's a miracle when the client likes the report immediately. If the client is happy with the look and feel of the report, he or she will, if he's not happy, he will ask you to revise it until he's satisfied. So it takes a lot of time for visualization. Next is report. This is when you report the numbers, but not like a robot with the formatted scripts. Storytelling is part of the job. You have to effectively communicate insights from data sets using the chart you created. And you also have to adjust the level of detail because upper management may appreciate high level reports, and may not appreciate technical explanations like your immediate manager. I made this mistake early in my career when I tried to explain every detail, and then the boss looked to my manager as if he was trying to get the translated version of what I said. So when people tell you data analyst will be replaced by chat GPT, don't believe them. Let me give you an example, no? When you have problems or concerns with a telco, let's say Globe or Smart, do you want to talk to chatbots? I don't think so, right? Hello, hello po sa chat. I, so I don't want to talk to a chatbot if I have any concerns. Um, ChatGPT or AI can help you most likely with transforming data, but for gathering information, visualization, and reporting, humans will still win. I'd say visualization still needs human touch. And I've heard that they tried to integrate Tableau, a visualization tool, Tableau with ChatGPT, but ChatGPT gave incorrect or irrelevant responses. I honestly think it's too early to root for AI as of the moment, and by the time it catches up, I think you'll already be a senior analyst or manager even. So are we clear po? Do you have any questions, chat? Wala po. Okay. All right. So let's proceed to the next slide. So, okay. Just want to add something before we continue. I get so many questions kasi on TikTok about what if I'm not a computer science graduate or my current work experience is not related to data analytics. Can I still apply? The answer is yes. Your expertise in a field, for example lang, in finance, will help you on those two tasks here. Gather information, tsaka yung reporting. Being data analyst is not just about the technical stuff like Excel. Your expertise and critical thinking will help you make sense of the report, providing more valuable insights. You're actually hitting two birds with one stone here: expertise or domain knowledge about the topic. In my example, it's finance plus analytical skills, making you an important asset. Okay, so let's proceed. Why the hype? According to the local news, the entry level salary of a data analyst is 25,000 pesos, which is higher than the average salary in the Philippines. Okay? Yeah, I'm an economic major wanting to become a data analyst. Well, yeah. Yes, yes. We will have more valuable insights kasi because you have an expertise on another aspect aside uh analytics or computer science. So yeah. Okay. Um So going back to this slide, according to the local news, an entry level salary of a data analyst 25,000 K, which is slightly higher than the average salary in the Philippines. There's a bootcamp advertises 60,000 pesos. I'm not sure where they got it from and where and how, how are they able to get that 60,000 figure? Not sure. Anyways, let's discuss that a little bit later. Okay. So, what's the fuss around it? So, number one, one of the most in-demand careers in tech. Before we could only store like 2 megabytes of data in a disk. That's way back 90s. We could analyze it right away because of its size. But now we can save gigabytes, terabytes of data, not just from one person, but from different parts of the world through different channels, different softwares. So, we can do a lot now with the data that we have. So, actually, did you know, chat, that every time we swipe our SM Advantage card, the blue one, SMAC card, you give SM your data, like what you bought, where, and other sorts of information. So they need analysts to make that information meaningful for their business. So almost all companies want to make data driven decisions. That is why analysts are currently in demand. So number two, Um, Analysts are assessed by their accomplishments. No, it's an output based work, making the job flexible time wise. Like right now, ngayon, I'm taking my lunch break. We are not being monitored consistently. So, once we submit our reports in a timely manner and it's accurate, we can relax, making the job appealing. So, yeah. Questions po, none so far? Type nyo lang po sa chat. You can type your questions in the chat box. So let's proceed to this third one. It leads to different exciting career paths such as data scientist if you like to do or create machine learning models, create your own chat GPT among others, or kaya management if you want to manage other data analysts, or consultancy since analysts are using data for business insights. You can direct the decisions of the owners of the company using data. Okay? So, number four, analysts can work remotely or in hybrid setup, which lessens the commute time, more time for your family. You can pursue a digital nomadic lifestyle. You can work in Boracay with your laptop and a reliable internet connection. So number five, sorry. It pays well because of the demand and supply situation. So mas onti kasi yung mga analysts right now compared to the demand. But there are reasons why the supply has not caught up with the demand. Companies are picky actually when choosing applicants because once you're in, you'll get access to their data, some sensitive information like prices, customer information, etc. So there is a fear of data breach. That is why the qualifications for most companies are high. They want someone who already has experience, hence they pay well. But there's another but. This depends on the budget of the company too. So let's set a realistic expectations here. If you will be working for a small or a startup firm, expect that the salary might be lower. It also depends on what industry. For example, we crunch in the office, we crunch customer satisfaction data because my company is in manufacturing. So selling stuff is their business. Hence, customer satisfaction is one of their top priorities. So they have budget for data analysts. So lastly, this job never gets boring because skill development is a top priority because tech keeps on evolving. Simple as that. So, any questions po so far? None? Okay, we'll proceed. Okay. So, what is a bootcamp? One of the primary benefits of a data analyst bootcamp is accelerated learning experience it provides. So, traditional academic programs kasi can take several years to complete like master's o kaya kahit undergraduate program or yung 2-year vocational course. So, it takes a long time plus plus years. Whereas a data analyst bootcamp typically lasts like a few weeks or a few months. It's cheaper too if you sum up the cost of a traditional school versus a bootcamp. Okay, so I did not put those two, the price and the duration of the bootcamp to pros. I'll explain that a little bit. So here are the pros. I listed some points that give boot camps a positive view. Okay. So number one, it's a classroom setup where you have a teacher and you have classmates to interact with, hence creating a strong peer bonding. Okay, when you feel anxious about a project o kaya an exam, it's comforting to know that you have people experiencing the same way feeling, diba? And when you have questions or concerns, it's easy to tap people who are already in the analytics industry than searching your answer through Google. So number two, which is skill and portfolio. When you join a bootcamp, you are required to do projects as a prerequisite to before receiving a completion certificate, of course. You've heard, I've heard actually, may panel pa nga yan when to judge your work when you're in the bootcamp. So, you will be forced to get out of your comfort zone and work your butt to finish all the assignments and projects. which actually sounds like a bad idea, but it's actually helpful to reach your goal, which is to becoming a data analyst, diba? However, please bear in mind that the skills you acquire during the bootcamp are way more important than the certificate. It's just good on paper. Kaya I put here skill is greater than portfolio. Next is networking. So, in bootcamps, you build social connections. This is because some bootcamps are connected to companies. Also, when a senpai or a senior was able to get in a company, you can reach out to him or her for a referral. Okay? Instant. Just kidding. It's not instant, but get what I mean. Any questions so far? Okay, let me just check the chat. Okay, we don't have any questions. Okay, next slide. So, what are the not so positive views on bootcamps? Okay. Number one, it's a sampler. You know when you order Chowking Laureate? This is my example. Chowking Laureate, and you get itsy bitsy part of pancit with one buchi, with a few pieces of chicharap. Okay, that's a bootcamp. It gives you a taste of everything in a short period of time. Masakit siya sa ulo. It will give you an headache because you'll always be info overloaded. Next is the price. Though cheaper than the traditional school, it is still expensive for a less than a year education, which leads me to number 3. Recognized question mark. Are these bootcamps recognized by companies? Most of the companies do not consider boot camps as a formal education, more like a training. If traditional academic programs are expensive, at least they are recognized by Ministry of Education, or for example in the Philippines it's CHED. Okay, and since it's not regulated by CHED, the teaching style may change, the curriculum may change over time. Okay, so that's the cons I got for boot camps. Any questions so far? Wala po. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, having said that, let's go to some points that needs to be discussed further. Okay, so I put here success rate. These boot camps post testimonials kasi, which of course will all be positive. When you watch a movie or a series in Netflix and you want to check if it's good or not, you have um a rating, then you get the reason for the rating, right? The comments. Success rate can be if I will compute what success rate is, it can be the total number of students who successfully landed the job as a data analyst over the total number of students per given period of time. Kasi analyst tayo eh, so we need some numbers as proof that their program works. Okay, tingin ko okay bootcamp if may knowledge ka na, then bootcamp is to sharpen it and network. Yes. Um, yes, I agree. And if you have the budget for it, and but yeah, which uh brings me to number 2, which is job guarantee. It says they promise job guarantee kasi, sorry. And I think they have the numbers to compute the success rate, which I explained earlier. Because they have the job guarantee. They know how they know who made it to data analyst roles. Anyway, for the job guarantee, they will invite companies for networking sessions naman. So, but it is the student or the graduate who must look for the jobs that they wanted or the companies they want to apply to. Okay. And then, what I've heard, data cleaning, I added this because if the data they provided during the bootcamp is already cleaned, it's a red flag. Because in the real world kasi, there's no such thing as perfect data. Kaya nga 65 or 80% of the job nasa data cleaning eh, because it's not clean. Or you still have to transform it in a way para maging useful siya. Alright? Any questions po so far? None. Okay. Let's proceed. So, I'll be jumping from uh this slide to the let's start with refocus kasi it's the popular one. Okay. Let me just check. So we will check info on curriculum nila, the price, the mentors, teachers, and then job guarantee. Okay. So one is info on curriculum. So nasaan na si curriculum nila? Uh, I think I've already searched on this one. Okay, this is the one. Okay, let's check. This is for data analytics, data analyst role. Uh, okay. So the first module I think is for admin activities. So you'll be learning you're going to be onboarded, and then Discord access, introductions probably to the mentors they have, so etc. And then you'll have Excel, which is the basic, yeah. And plus here that they have a storytelling activity as early as module 2, which is nice. Loading data using SQL, again, basic. So, and then once you've completed these two, Excel and SQL, you'll have a group project. Group project, I've heard this is 6 people, and you can be like 6 people in one group, which is very crowded for me. Next is data visualization. So this one is Microsoft. I think this one is Microsoft as well. So you'll be using Microsoft tools for visualization, analyzing with Python, so basic commands. I think this is the fundamentals, plus pandas. Pandas again, part 2. Visualization, this is Matplotlib and Seaborn. Cohort analysis, I'm not sure of this one. RFM analysis, testing hypothesis, okay. Very basic, I think. Pero may visualization na din using Python, which is nice. Okay, so this business metrics, I'm not sure how they define business metrics, business data. Are these, they said they have corporate data, not sure about it, but probably you'll be testing uh, corporate data for this one. And then you have the final project. Wait lang. So you have one group project here and then another one here. So that's two projects. Plus you'll be doing some Python and then Power BI. Okay. So I think that will be enough for a portfolio. Okay. So next is the price. Price here says 6,757 per month, which is 60% off. Okay, may nag-ano pala, may nag-chat, sorry naman. Tingin ko okay bootcamp, okay, I already answered that. Mag-tutorial din po kayo ng data cleaning. Pwede naman, data cleaning, Excel, tsaka Python, we can do that. Recommended niyo po ba ang mag-self-taught na lang kaysa mag-bootcamp? Ay, later, may mga recommendations ako. Thoughts niyo po sa YouTube channel ni Alex the Analyst. Okay, hindi ko kilala si Alex. Later, sige, i-check natin kung sino si Alex the Analyst. Wait, Um, so, wait. Proceed muna tayo dito. Then I'll answer yung kay Alex the Analyst. Okay. So, this is 50 something thousand pesos for 8 months because they said 8 months yung kanilang program. But I don't think it's 6,893 per month. Tapos sinasabi lang 60% off. That's ridiculous. Just. It's very expensive. Uh, I'm not sure why they put 60% off and this is the original price, but this I can take like 50,000 pesos per month, then 8 months. Yeah. But, ang the style of refocus kasi is that you'll be given modules So I'm not sure if these are live. I think these are videos. And then you'll be once you've completed those activities, uh, then you can do the projects and then final projects with your group mates, etc. So this is not live, I guess. So next is the teachers. I actually would like to see teachers nga eh. But when I scroll down and then for example, if I scroll up pala, sorry. And then our courses kasi they have different mentors for web and also they have web development and sorry, naglipat-lipat ata. Yan. Digital marketing. So, if we go to data analytics, and then, may option dito for, ano eh, for ayun, mentors. If you go to mentors, you go to course materials. Tapos, dun sa URL nila, which is this one, mentors. Tapos, number one digital courses in the Philippines talaga sila. Who can back this up? Ganun. Okay. Okay, so we can see mentor data. Let's go to training agreement or the job guarantee. So they tell you job guarantee, but actually it will be the student or the graduate who will apply for jobs. And then nakita ko dito, they don't actually mention 100% job guarantee. It's actually a money back guarantee. So if you were not able to get a job, they will give you your money back. But there's many buts actually here. Like this one, personally making 300 job applications on job searching sites. 300 within 60 days of completion of the training. So that's 5 applications. You'll have to pass 5 applications on job searching sites per day. For 60 days, this is actually, I think this is calendar days, 2 months. So, including Sundays and Saturdays, pag 5 applications ka lang per day, you will have to submit applications to on a Saturday and a Sunday. That's so many, 300. Are you kidding? Okay. Yes, okay. So, okay, 'di ba? 300. And then, if you were not able to provide anything like, asan na ba yun? Eh, if you're, so the company shall not be liable to return the fee to the client. So it will not, the money will not, you will not get back your money if you don't do clauses 6 and 2, which is ang dami. Okay. You have anything? Okay. Marketing yung 60%, I guess. Yeah, I think so too. It's like 60. I inquired din 2 months ago. They said kinda similar price. Ah, oh, weird. A friend told me last year, 3K lang daw per month. That's why they tried to focus din. Sobrang laki ng increase from 3K to 6K. Seriously? Mm-hmm. Yeah, sabi daw kasi guaranteed na may job offer sa Codego ata. What's Codego? Codego? Is that a company? Uh, yun. So, ang fishy lang niya. For me, ah. Kasi um, they're they're promoting job guarantee 100%. Let's go back to, asan na yun? Job guarantee. There's a number, ayan, 100% job guarantee. But it's the student who has to do all the work, t- like 5 applications per day. This is obscene. Okay, joke lang. Consultancy, okay. They offer naman daw consultancy, moral support, career advice when you're applying to those companies. 80K. Sabi nila 80K. Yeah, I check kasi I check TikTok. Um some there are multiple comments and videos that they want like 80,000 nga for the ano for the course. They want you to pay 80,000. That's obscene. Okay. And then what ano pa I've discovered here facts. So, how can you be sure that your focus is a legit company? Okay. Because even though 50,000 pa lang, it's quite big na for a student to pay for a bootcamp. So first of all, you can see our logo and the official this website and then AAP website. And then when I check AAP website, I'm not sure if you've seen this, but according to AAP, which is the Analytics Association of the Philippines, this is to inform the general public that Refocus Philippines is no longer a member of the AAP. So I think they should change this 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 ano this part of their website. Okay. So Refocus not is no longer a member of the AAP. So they are not authorized to use the AAP's name and logo. And then that their course offering were not vetted or endorsed by the AAP. So I checked this one. So one asked, can you lead us to whose course offerings are vetted or endorsed by the AAP? So since AAP helped to produce or create Sparta PH. This is I when I joined Sparta, pero hindi ko na tinuloy. It's free. It's a free program. So AAP endorses Sparta, of course, Project Sparta. And then when you go down here, this is not to say that there are no other analytics training providers who provide industry verified programs out there, which is Esquelabs, the next one we'll discuss, and then for the women or FTW Foundation also have industry partners who have verified their programs. Is that a scam? I'm not sure, but they have many students kasi. And then they're also marketing parang promotion they're promoting like discount codes if someone it's already a student of Refocus. They have a referral code and then parang you get 10% discount ata. So, yeah. Okay, that's it for Refocus. Too much na. So next is SQL Labs. A friend of mine took this course, but it's more on data science. Okay, sabi rin nila sa FB groups, parang nag-stop na ata yung refocus. Oh, I'm not so sure about that. Pero active pa rin kasi yung site nila. And then, I'm not sure, in YouTube, di ba nakikita nyo every time there's a marketing ad with a girl saying na parang, do you want to work remotely with 60,000 pesos, ano ba yun? Salary. So, yun. Ko na masyado nakikita yun, but I'm not sure if Refocus is still active. Okay. Moving on to SQL Labs. So, number one, information on the curriculum. They have this PDF file in their website. So, if you go like data analytics, hindi, this one, download program guide pala, sorry. So, if you go to data analytics, which we already are in this site, download program guide, they will give you this. You will be redirected to this PDF file. And then if you go down, they have the curriculum. So, it's a 9-week. Tama ba ako? It's a 9-week program. Okay, sorry, I'm scrolling too much. It's a 9-week program. Mas mabilis compared to, what do you call this? Compared to Refocus. But actually, they have a program for data science with BPI. So I think they are legit. And also my friend graduated here, so I think it's legit naman. Okay. So they conduct their what do you call this? Lessons by sprint. Sprint meaning weeks. So sprint 1, 2, 2. So 2 weeks per sprint. And then, this is the breakdown per sprint. Key lessons for 2 weeks. So you'll be already working with Power BI, may visualizations, and what else? Exploratory data analysis. Not sure if this one is using Python or Excel. Not so sure. They did not specify, but the visualization is Power BI. And next is using BigQuery, meaning this one is SQL. Okay. Okay, may SQL pa din, SQL. So, I think they're heavy in, okay, in visualizations plus, ano yung isa? They did not specify here. I think you can, okay, meron daw, okay. Power BI pa rin talaga. And then, structured query language or SQL, may joins, troubleshooting, code cleanliness. And then week 4, meron pa ding isa pang visualization tool which is Google Data Studio. Business context diagram, issue tree, data dictionary. Okay, data dictionary, this one is for databases, data outliers, drill down method, business framework. Okay. So, hindi siya heavily specified like the one we saw in Refocus site. But, okay, may graduation requirements. Actually, if you go to their site, they have commitments, meaning that their lessons are 100% live because they have scheduled 6 to 9. So you have to be present. I think they allow absences like 7 ata for the whole bootcamp. And then you also have to be present 1 to 4 on Saturdays. Okay. So the applications they'll be using Power BI, SQL for Google BigQuery. Okay. So Google pala yung ginagamit nila for SQL and then Google Data Studio, Zoom, and Discord. So this is the one you'll be using for the lessons and then for communications in Discord. And they also specified the requirements of the laptop you'll be using, the stable internet connection, etc. Okay. Ito pala, 9 weeks siya. And then, ayan, 100% live online. Pero ang bilis nun. Ang bilis nun, guys, 9 weeks. Super, ano pala, sampler ang dating. So, good luck sa mga brains. Okay. And then, how much? How much? Okay. So, how much is the tuition fee? Okay. Option A, you can pay them earlier. So, 27,531, which is not bad for 9 weeks. Okay. Magkano to? Pag dinivide natin, where's my calculator? So, 9 weeks is 2 months. Lagyan natin 2 months. So, it's expensive. 2 months, 27. So, that's 27,531. Divide by 2 months. Oops. Ba, 2 months. 13,765. Okay. It's expensive. O, diba? For 2 months. And then, upfront to. So, you pay the whole amount. But they also have other installment uh, modes of payment. So, may installment payment. So, yeah, 14,000 for 2 months. Wow. And then option D, you can pay using an external or third party loan. So that is with InvestEd or Bukas. Okay. So, okay, they have scholarship applications too. So yeah. Wow. Ang mahal. Okay. So, next one, will focus naman on Google Data Analytics Professional Certificate. So this one is not solely offered to Filipino citizens or Filipinos. Kaya nilagyan ko siya ng parenthesis dun sa sa ating agenda. But this is also expensive, because, okay, wow, ang dami nag-enroll, 1.7 million. This one is hosted via Coursera kasi. And then, when you go enroll for free, when you click this, you'll go here, you have 7 days free trial, pero per month, it's 59 dollars per month. Okay. So, that's $59 per month. If we go again to our calculator. So, let's say 59, okay, sorry. 59. Let's say the conversion to dollars is 57. So, 3,000. Okay. 3,363 monthly. But, this might be tempting. However, this is not a classroom setup. Hindi siya self-paced siya. Therefore, you will be you'll have to be responsible on the scheduling. And you don't also have the luxury of teachers, and then you can tap if you have questions like the previous bootcamps or bootcamps facilitator that we discussed. One is refocus and two SQL Labs. Okay. All right. So I think that's it. Let me go back to my slide here. So these are my recommendations. Okay. So number one, set up an appointment for clarifications. First with the consultant of your preferred bootcamp facilitator, if it's Refocus, Labs, um, or other facilitators uh, that is existing, so that if you still have questions, like I presented earlier, that like the success rate, they can answer you. I suggest you record it if it's online, the consultation. You record it online just for safety sake, or if not, documented via email. Especially when they tell you something you think is good, too good to be true. So that is my recommendation, number one. So number two, if you push to join a bootcamp, make sure that you're 100% present in mind, body, and soul. Kasi ang hirap umabsent. Especially with SQL Labs, it's just a 9-week program. When your mind is already full with information, you can request naman to your teacher or your mentor, if it's live, like the one for SQL Labs, request for a short break so your mind can rest. And then, after the bootcamp or during the bootcamp on weekends, if you have time, try to do the projects on your own. Kasi in the real world, projects are not done by group. In my 5 years experience, there are only like a handful projects I did with a partner, maybe two projects only. You'll be lucky if you have a backup actually. In the real world, you'll be lucky if you have a backup, meaning someone will take over your tasks when you're sick or when you're on vacation leave. So, assume you will do the projects alone. It's better to do this during the bootcamp if you choose to join. So when you have questions or difficulty proceeding to the next step, your teacher, your mentor in the bootcamp might assist you on solving that. So again, please bear in mind that the skills you acquire during the bootcamp is way more important than the certificate. So yeah, that's my recommendations. That's it for my presentation. Do you have any questions? May questions po kayo? Wala, wala. Yeah, so those are my uh recommendations for you guys. I hope you learned something dito sa ating short presentation on bootcamps. Bumping yung previous question kanina, recommended ba ang self-taught na lang? Okay, done bootcamp. Okay, sorry about that. For me, for me, If you have the budget and you're comfortable with the classroom setup and you feel like you will be pushed pag naka-bootcamp ka, then go ahead, join the bootcamp. But please do have the proper preparations. Like for example, practice ka muna Excel or kaya SQL before you jump into like the very short program of SQL Labs, so that hindi ka na magpapanik when you're already there. You already have the basics. Um, but since their projects are done in groups, may safety net pa din. But still, I recommend you study first Excel or SQL or basic Python before joining a bootcamp. But if there if you don't have the budget and you're comfortable and you're disciplined enough to push through self study, then I suggest you don't join bootcamps. Marami naman kasing free resources in the internet, so you don't have to pay something thousands to just learn. And once you decided not to go to a bootcamp or join a bootcamp, make sure that you have yung you have strong portfolio. So once you have a strong portfolio and you are able to explain that skillfully to your hiring managers, there's no doubt na matatanggap ka. Okay? Ah, tapos si ano pala, si Alex the analyst. Let me just check real quick. Alex the analyst. Okay. Let me, bakit hindi siya lumilitaw sa akin? Wait. Okay. I've never heard Alex the analyst pala. But ang dami niyang subscribers. Free, free, free. Okay. Pivot tables. Yeah. Yes, I will definitely check this out. Pero looking at the courses or the videos na pinapakita niya, I think he's ano naman okay. And he also has like Power BI tutorials. Actually, I don't know how to use Power BI. Maybe I can check this one out later. What else? And ano pa ba? Udemy. Yeah, okay. Best Coursera courses for analysts. Web scraping. Wow. Okay. Yeah, web scraping masaya to. Beautiful soup plus request. Right now checking. Sorry, hindi ko nyo nakikita yung screen ko, but I'm now checking Alex the Analyst, and one of his videos is about web scraping. Masaya to. Okay. So, thank you po sa session nyo. Okay, no problem. Sana kayo ma'am ang mag-upload pala ibang-ibang tutorials pag may free time kayo. Thank you po. Di po ako nagti-TikTok. Okay, okay. Sige, sige. I'll try I'm still experimenting kasi. That is why I haven't uploaded anything yet. But yeah, I'll try pag may time tayo. Okay? So I think that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching this short live discussion on boot camps. I hope you learned something from me today. So I'll be ending my stream. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Ay, ano po next topic? Next topic I think will be basic Python, fundamentals. Fundamentals tayo, or I'm thinking kung Excel, kasi ayun yung pinakauna talaga dapat. Excel, kung ano yung mga ginagamit na formulas. Kasi ang dami nila, right? So, ano ba yung usual na ginagamit ng mga data analysts sa Excel? And then, probably next Python. And then, another round for SQL. So, yun yung mga naisip kong lessons natin for YouTube Live. So, stay tuned, okay? And then, I'll also put notice dun sa mga post notice sa YouTube also and sa TikTok. So please check them out. Please subscribe to my channel. So cliche, to my YouTube channel if you haven't. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.